Hey, what's up, guys? So, a lot happened in the live stream today. Here's a great text recap. I will link this down below for you. Thanks to one of the fans out there posting this. This is not actually everything in the recap here. There is some very, very important, crucial things that isn't touched on at all in here, to my knowledge, which is really surprising. So, they have discussed Archeum. Archeum is changing. Archeum is going to increase dramatically, they said, or significantly was their words. They are also changing the ratios to favor sunlight and moonlight Archeum versus starlight Archeum. Currently, it's all at an even ratio of 33%, 33%, 33%. They use the analogy of 3-3-3, so everyone has an even chance of dropping. Whereas going forward, the new ratio is going to be 4-4-2, meaning that there's 40% sunlight, 40% moonlight, and 20% starlight. So the stuff that no one really uses, the starlight Archeum, it's going to get lowered, and the stuff that people use is going to get higher. So even right there, that is a pretty nice change already. But the big news was they didn't even want to announce what type of increase this number is. They just said it's significant, and it's about a month away where you're going to see a lot more Archeum in all the coin purses. So they also said they are going to increase the Archeum tree as well. So not only will the Archeum tree be able to drop dust like it does currently, but it's going to have a chance to drop shards and crystals as well. Then one of the other things that they stated was there is going to come a system. I guess it's in the works right now, and they were strong enough believing that it is actually coming to our servers sometime to say that there's going to be some conversion system where you can convert like sunlight crystal into starlight crystal or starlight crystal into moonlight crystal, things like that. So meaning all the crystals, especially the starlight Archeum crystals and starlight Archeum, should see a nice increase in value, because if you can convert, say, 10 of those guys into one sunlight Archeum crystal, that's going to be a pretty good deal right now, because I think the starlight Archeum crystals are like 50 silver on auction house clusters, and the sunlight Archeum crystals are like 30, 35. So right now, I would invest in starlight Archeum crystals and essences. Those things are really, really cheap. Buy a stockpile of those guys. Wait for this update in about a month or so. And if the conversion thing comes in there, you're going to be sitting on a nice amount of extra money. They also said something about regrading improving possibly, but that's farish off. They didn't want to talk about it. So besides those things, everything else here seems to be in text format. And again, check out this link. Overall, it sounds like a really, really good update. This is going to come in about a month. They said mid-April, mid to late April. They are releasing the Pegasus, which is crazy. It's 625 loyalty tokens, an insane amount, but it's also in a cash shop box. And they said that this is going to be the very first new and improved cash shop box that we've seen. So meaning that the old ones that we have here are not the new and improved ones, even though they are giving up more what are those? The tonics, the boosts, the buffs. So they're giving out more of those, and so we thought that was the new and improved Archeum because, hey, they doubled up the tonics. It doesn't seem as crappy sometimes. You do seem to get more regrade items, more charms, but they are improving them even further, and this one is going to have no Starlight Archeum in it. It's going to have no Vocation tonics, and it's supposedly having a 2 times increase to get the rare item. So 2 times increase of getting the Pegasus mount, which it's not very big of an increase, guys, because the rate is like 1% or 0.1% to get one of those guys. People go through hundreds upon hundreds of those boxes and don't get it, and meaning that the rate is like 1%. So if you double 1%, you're still at 2%. It's still a freaking insane gamble. But yeah, the rate is doubled. Whoopie doo, yay! So those are the biggest news. Again, check out the text version down below.